Okay, I'm shooting this off my laptop screen. I don't know if you can see reflection on me. So what I'll do is I'll talk and pause and talk and pause, and I'll point out. Let me see, find a pen. Does this, you can see this? No, let me try and see. Let me do this. Can it? No, I cannot. I'm trying to find a nice pen that you can see this one. Gold with flaky bits. This is a gift from my aunt. Very cool. So I'll point out and we'll chat about this. There's a chance. All of this is done in this very self-indulgent mode as well. I've not talked about stage design or set design for literally decades, 20 years. My last stage design was in 2001. 2001. So it's been a while since I talk about stage. So I might not be 100% sure, and some of my information no doubt is outdated. I'm enjoying myself, so I hope you folks enjoy with me. So what I'll do is I'll play this. This was recorded, filmed off a laptop screen on view, episode 3, and I slowed it down massively in iMovie, rather the editing software. So I'll play it, and you can watch it. Then I'll talk about it again. Yeah, the resolution is crap lah, so bear with me, man. Second war between the queens is starting again. This was like, wow, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. So when I saw it, it was like, oh man, how do I get a clip of this? I'm not technically inclined to be able to do it, but okay lah, maybe easiest way, lousy quality, is to film it. Okay, this is done. Let me go back to the front and we'll start again with checking. So from here you can see this is essentially the size of the studio. Back of studio, they're using a lift, and this probably is the main support. You can see it's a cross. Yeah, wow, main support. No, it's for the lift lah. Sorry man, it's for the lift. I was thinking something else. They need to anchor the lift. So probably the doors at the back, and this is access. This is the main studio setup. Everything is in bits and pieces now. More chairs at the side. The ceiling, I'm not going to pretend how tall is the ceiling. It's massive. But we can see from here, these are all the lighting frames, lighting rigs. And probably all of this, we'll see later in the video as well, that all of this can be lowered down. And where Hyolin's performance, probably she is suspended in one of these. The weight of this, I can't remember. No, not that I can't remember. I don't know what is the load integrity of the video, or rather the load integrity of the structure here in this studio. But at the very least, it hangs the lights. So that is important. So let me play this and see how it goes. Okay, from here you see this. These are the bars that come down. It probably is not frame, it's bars with wires gone up. So all these are automated. It's not hand operated. It's like wind up and down. So when the stage design comes out, the designer designs the stage based on a floor plan of the studio. There is a specific floor plan that demarks where the lighting bars as well. So a lot of times the stage designer also understands where the lighting is, and probably I hope there's a discussion between the lighting and the stage as well. It wasn't something that was constantly done in my days until I know for a fact, because when I spoke to the lighting designer, they remarked to me that it was something interesting because it was not something they often did. I was like, I cannot, but you just need to talk to each other. But that was then. So they will, based on the stage and where the talents are supposed to perform, where the main props are, they'll set up the lights, they'll rig the lights on the bars to suit that particular performance. So in the context of a multiple performance event or show, there are definitely multiple lights. Lights here might not be automatic or smart lights where you turn left, turn down, like a video camera where you can tilt up, tilt down. It might not be. It might be some, but not all, because all these are static lights. That means they are preset and pre-rigged to suit the performance that has been planned below. Whereas at the additional lights, let's say, yeah, let me bring this in that I talked about before. The additional lights here and the side coming down, these are the practical lights that actually move and pre-programmed. Okay, does it make sense? So having said that, the screen is gone. So these are the bars of lights. So as they are setting lights, in normal context, I don't know the process in South Korea as well, in the Singapore context, even before the floor, or rather the stage is built, the lighting goes in first. Because the light comes down and they rig the lights, they hang on the lights. And then the lights go up, then the set is built up. Then there'll be another round with rehearsals, then whether or not the lights can come up and down. Because based on the set, right, and the lighting rig, if it's between here and here, then the set, if it goes beyond, then the rig can come down. But if the set is within where the bars are, the lighting rig cannot come down. So that means everything is preset and pre-rigged before the set goes up. Most of the times, preferably. Having said that, from here, yeah, these are all the barang-barang, sorry. These are all the items that will go in to set up. So at this point, they are setting up. From where this lift is it probably will not be the end point of where the stage is. We'll see the video later. Maybe I'll do a mark. Not digressing, not dissecting it that much. Then you can see that the different levels, they come down and they set up the lights. Yeah, that's where the lights are. These are the backlights for the main stage, and these are the lights. You can see that hanging lights where they're secure. All these are manually done. From what I remember, they came into a cart. Each light is set up, locked tight, then the lift goes up. There's massive work being done. Oh, nice. Let me backtrack a little bit. That's why they started with the frame ready. You can see this is the frame of the, should be the floor. I'm not sure if this is the main stage or maybe this is the stage with the lighting box that comes up. I'm not sure. Because we also, everyone deals with whatever working space is available. A lot of times, let's say you're building a set, or especially setting set on back in the days, my days, the main setting area is cleared because you want to set. A lot of times we start from the main. There's always a center point. Everybody from a center point, it builds up. So a lot of stages are mirrors of each other. From here, left, right, the same, but it's not 100% that case. Like for the first stage, for round 1, there is a diamond in the middle that is based on within a rectangular shape. So we always have the middle point, then we move out. Then even from there with the side stage, or rather the side step, secondary stage and the entrance, is always from the middle point that I remembered, then we move out. Wherever that middle point, it might not be in the center of the room, but it's the center of where that stage is. So from the middle, everybody moves out, moves forward, backward. So it's not like you start from here, then you build backwards, then you realize, oh, a bit too tight to the back. Can we move a bit? Ain't gonna happen. So there will be a point where we start and we spread out. Nice. Now they're setting up the backstage. You can see things are already clearing out. There's still plenty of things here, man. This is how they work lah, because probably lights and whatnot. You can see here it's more massive than anybody realizes. I apologize if this is something you already know and I'm saying something that you already know, but if what you see is what you see on a camera filmed in front of on your TV set, this is a very, very interesting behind the scenes. I don't know if QUEENDOM, or let's say specifically QUEENDOM, will ever have an opportunity where they have a behind the scenes featurette or special interviewing the designers. I mean, I personally would be dying to watch that. But, and then again, it's something that I'm interested in, but maybe not necessarily everybody is. Having said that, nice. Again, testing out lights, still bringing a main. I am not really sure right now if this is the main stage or this is the video wall. My guess that this is the moving video wall, the video wall that opens. Or maybe it's a frame where we put the video wall on and they need to pre-build on the site because it's not something that you rent or buy, that you pre-build and you pre-assemble on site, that when they build it, it's down, but once it's ready, it goes up. It's on a base where the video wall can go on top. Now I look at it, whether or not the wall opens up on the stage itself or is on the back. It might make sense. It might make sense. That means. Wow, demo. Let's say this is the floor or the stage lah. Person standing on stage. So when we see video wall like this, and then when the video wall in the middle opens up, because I'm thinking whether or not the wall is on the main stage, or is the wall this shaped. That there is a gap. That this gap goes over the steps at the back. Do you understand what I'm saying? I think this is fun now. Let me do one side of it. Then the wall is exactly just this size. Or the moving panel is just, it's like a, not L shape, but I get what I mean, it's a shape like this. So when this moves over here, it doesn't obscure the back, but there's still, it's still not heavy enough. I might not be structurally safe enough to hang the video wall on top. So yeah, maybe it's something that not be solved, and I'll just jump out of it. So I apologize for starting it, can't end it. I'll figure it out somehow as we move along lah. Okay, ooh, what's this? So at this point, they're not even building the floor yet. The stage is not built yet, so I'm super intrigued, man. It is! Oh, okay, it makes sense now. So let me go back again. What they were building here is the top part of the slanted part of the video wall. That means it's pre-built on site or pre-assembled on site first, then it gets hung up. That makes sense, right? Yeah, logistically that makes sense. So it's built up and they're slowly tilting it up. Yeah, they're tilting it up. Go back again. Oh, I love this, man. Sorry, this is for myself. Remember? So they built up, then they tilt it, they test the lighting, then they will lift it up and put on the stage. Clever. Yeah, logistics, man. I'm just not built for logistics. But yes, wow, the stage built already. So I have the main stage. You can see very blur now. Sorry, bad resolution. You can see the video wall here, the frame for the video wall, and the second level, which they'll build steps, or rather build seats behind for people to sit on. But the main stage is already built. Ooh, what have I touched? Main seats already built. Watch it again lah. Tilt up the back wall. Main stage. The stage is built. The lights at the back, remember, the spotlights will shine down. Main stage. Testing the flooding with the red, man. Ah, yeah. Oh, this is much clearer. So this is the main stage that we're talking about. This is the secondary, slightly shorter stage where all the lighting is. And this gap is where all the first level of audience seating is. This is the lighting floor bridge. And beyond here, this is another level of seating. You can see from here, all of this is filmed on, it's not on the second floor. It feels like as if the third, fourth floor, way above where the stage is. And you can see this entire video wall where I was talking about before. Yeah, maybe I should do this. I'll refer to, just bear with me. This entire video wall here is this wall. We saw a moving visuals here, the Queen manager when he was talking as well, and also Taeyang when he's talking. And this is the doorway in between here that what I feel the props access come in and out. And this is the other additional small little video wall here that feels as if the whole thing is connected. But when you look at the camera, when the camera films here, this gap, right, it is not as obvious as it looks to be because of one angle. Unless you're tilted here, filming here, then you see a big gap. We'll see this, a lot of it in the individual fan cams where the cameras here are filming the talents waiting at the side, waiting to come in. Okay, you see this gap. Yeah, I don't want to count lah. this side of the stage that comes down with a ramp. You can see this ramp is this ramp. So it's actually pretty wide. 2.4 meters, 3.6 meters. I always work on based on 1.2 meters square. That was the modular stage which I was used to doing 20 years ago. And also plywood, which constantly we build, set build, right? It's 1.2 meters by 2.8 meters pre-cut. You know, it's one ply. We constantly work around that age, that size. So if we want to create something that's smaller than 1.2 meters, no problem. But we want to create something that's 1.5 meters. That means 1.2 meters, add another additional 30 cm from another piece of wood. So it's always built up now. Anyway, that's a small little thing which I did in the past. Having said that, the main stage, let us continue. I forgot to check if the camera was recording, man. Oh my gosh. So anyway, again, here we have a clearer, not clearer, you see the lights, how the lights, these are the lights that they, the LED lights which they put on top at the back here. Remember, you see this shape is essentially this shape lah. So it's smart because in terms of design, it shows as if everything is one cohesive piece rather than pieces built up. So this is pretty clever of them. This no doubt is a built-up stage that functions as where the light is, nothing beyond that. I do not think any talent comes out from there, but this entire set is additional lights, built-up stage for lights. Can't really see here. I can only guesstimate whether or not this side is a mirror of this. You have the video wall and seats later on where people in gallery seats. Wow, full on bright. Okay, that's the end when they zoom out. So lighted floor. If let's say this is 1.2, again I'm guessing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 1.2. Wow, I can't count. 12 times 10. 12 meters. 12 meters. 60 meters? Rough lah. I stopped counting already. 60 meters wide by 3.6 meters depth. So it makes sense that this is 3.6 meters because then the 3.6 here would match the 3.6 here. So it's 3.6, 3.6. Does that make sense? And again, my theory. Having said that, let's go to the front again. Let me play the. Then after this, I'll cut straight back to my conversation. Wow, the camera moved. Let me pause and play again. Wow, my camera moved. My fault. The setup. I mean, oh, I forgot to use my pen. Oh man, I forgot to use my pen. Oh well. Maybe next time, if there is another next time, I delve straight back into stage design. I'll play this again at the end of the video, just because I think it's pretty cool. We very rarely see behind the scenes, and I am so much into behind the scenes. Okay, I'm back again after the my interlude where we talk about the setup. Then I'll thank everyone again for watching this. It's the first time I see so many people watching my videos here on my channel, my personal channel, and I hope you've enjoyed yourself. And this time, I think there's still a couple of more days until tracking ends for the video or other performance. So please go to the link in the description below to support my favorite band Luna and everybody else that you enjoy. Remember to watch the video in full, including ads. It's part and parcel of it. And click like as well. Comment if you want as well. But remember to click like and watch the video. Stream as often as you possibly can. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.